Okay, so here we are moving right along. Let's go into the presentation here. All right, and we're just going to move in from card 16 through 21. So firstly, we have life experience, and in traditional tarot, this is known as the Tower card. This can be a card of disruption and chaos, but it is only a card that is intense, is not bad. It's actually one of my favorites. It's very powerful in that there is a breakdown of things that no longer serve you, simply put. So you probably have been called to let go of certain things and didn't listen. So Source is helping for that to move right along and for that to happen. Don't be fearful of it. Notice where you may be being resistant to change and embrace it. Embrace the changes. It's always for the better when this card shows up. Spirit is in all, so just realize that and remember that. In business, there could be something unexpected that happens, and you may be called to not victimize yourself. Look at it from an open heart of truth. It's probably not a good time to take a new job or to take a job, period. You may not have the proper foundation and being pulled to what will give you the proper foundation instead. If you're looking for love, there may be false beliefs that could be holding you back. This is a card that will bring a reminder to probably not move forward if you are looking for love. Perhaps take a pause in looking at those beliefs. If you're in a relationship, there may be some negative beliefs, the foundation of that relationship, and there's probably some healing work that could help. If you choose this card when asking about health, just know that anything that already has an ailment will heal. If you are in some type of recovery mode, it will go well. There may be a health situation that you have to address, but once you do, there's a great chance that renewal will happen for you. So pause here and review a time when you had something super unexpected happen in your life, and then you had the opportunity to rebuild that situation, only to find it was better regardless of initial emotion or thought. So take a pause and do that now. Journal, write down, whatever you feel called to. Moving along to the Star. So the Star brings forward the messages that the life experience of the Tower is now behind you. Challenges and growth are of the past, and now is a time to enjoy the benefits of all of the work that you have done. So there's freedom to set to new heights of prosperity. This is a long-term planning space, so know that you are on the right journey, but it is long-term. This is a card that brings forward peace and the calm after the storms. Trust that things will fall back into place and that you will have a newfound hope. Things are really aligned again due to your faith, finding angels in the heart. For business, know that struggles will fall away, and what you want, you can have in the long term. It's a great card for new opportunity and a great card for long-term success and investments. Affirmation to follow your true North Star. If you're looking for love, new love can be coming in very soon. Keep the faith that the right person will come to you. And if you are in a relationship, this is an affirmation that a connection of two people came together for true love and the most authentic reasoning. In health, I would say that it's a very positive affirmation to receive this in a connection for health. So for you, pause. Was there a time that you felt super delighted after a time that was maybe a little bit hard, or perhaps experienced some newfound hope? So take a moment, pause, journal about that, write it down, and see what you come up with. The Moon. The Moon is a card where a message can come in that tells us when things that once didn't seem possible actually are. So fears that once held you back can be released fully. It's affirmation that worries and fears that once were there are not valid. It brings really keen insight, and it's also a message to pay attention to your dreams. This card does signal to go into the shadow side of life. There's no reason to be fearful, as there's a lot of control, but there may be some shadow work that you may have to do. It is not the shadow work that will cause the fear. A message to pay attention to your dreams. In business, you may be called to look just a little bit closer at your career and understand the parts that you don't like about your path. If your career is stagnant, do some digging. It's also not a time to be making decisions. If you're looking for love, there may be unconscious fears that are needing to be looked at. So face the shadow and heal through that. If you're in a relationship, there may be a shadow side happening for the people in the relationship. So look at it in the face with your partner to learn. In health, there may be some mental issues, sleep disturbance, or even negative emotions that are feeding a health issue. So bring awareness to how your physical health is being affected by your mental health. And for you, when is a time you had to face your shadow? May not necessarily be easy, but it doesn't have to be hard. So go into that, take a pause, and reflect for you. The next card is the Sun, which brings great joy and success and a promising message of evolution. There's been growth and insight. Public recognition is possible here and true enlightenment. It's time to create. It is a time of joy, celebration, and a time to shine like the sun. It's a big hell yes, is what I would say. So for business, it's a great affirmation for purpose and creativity, for blossoming and lots of prosperity and abundance coming your way. If you're looking for love, get out there, be social, meet new people, and new people will come into you. If you're in a relationship, there may be pregnancy. So consider other cards surrounding. So if there's any pages, the Empress, the Three of Water or Cups, or the Nine of Earth or Pentacles, that is probably a pretty key insight that there may be pregnancy about, but it's a gorgeous connection that is safe and expressive. In health, it is a very good card to receive. It's a wonderful affirmation for health and a great time to start a new regimen. So pause here, and for you, can you remember a time that you felt so much joy and sunshine, a time that you felt so much success after a tough period? Reflect on that, journal on that, take a pause. And moving to the next card, renewal. In traditional tarot, this is judgment. This is where the journey has been long and the end is very near. It's time to pause to review so that there can be an understanding of where you want to be. Moving in a new direction is possible and may be necessary. Embrace any crossroads. There are decisions to be made. It's a time of deep spiritual awakening. Self-honesty is being asked of you. Let go of the last little bits of old parts of you that are no longer serving you. The truth will be revealed. For business, you have a clear focus about what you want. It's safe to move forward to what calls to your heart. You do have more clarity, but still take time to focus and decide. It may be time to move on, and you can expect rewards of money from work. If you're looking for love, there may be a connection of the past that is still needing to be released. This could be karmic, and moments of authenticity and realness will teach you a lot. In a relationship, this could signal a karmic bond as well, so be willing to get clear and release old relationship patterning that's holding you back so you can move forward. Allow for those moments of truth. In health, there may be unresolved issues that could be weighing down your health, so reflect on that. And again, forgiving the past can actually really help here. So for you, when have you felt such a strong conviction of truth that you absolutely had to move forward due to that? Pause, reflect, take a moment, and see what you come up with. And finally, we reach the World. Well done is what this card says, and well done to you for journeying through this with me. This is a message that the ego is conquered, success is enjoyed, and you have arrived. There is happiness, victory, completion, and you are to enjoy the moment. Everything has literally come full circle. The journey can now be started again, and there is a choice if you wish to do that. There are always 4 points pictured in the World card, representing the 4 elements and directions and a really strong foundation. Typically, those 4 elements will match the wheel, which illustrates it all coming full circle. This is a very positive card that may suggest play, joy, travel, and fulfillment. For business success, you are where you are meant to be, and you are in the exact right place at the right time with the ultimate victory. You could be doing some business overseas or even internationally. If you're looking for love, what you want is right here. You can meet someone while traveling or perhaps even a foreigner. In a relationship, success in relationships is here for you. There's much happiness and the potential for marriage and long-term love. And in health, healing is here and illness goes away. A time of complete recovery, including spiritual health. All health regimens are supported now. I love that healing is here. So if you're not open to it or you're not listening for it, healing literally is here. So hear it, see it, feel it, be it. And for you, please reflect on when a time may have been when you felt like you were on top of the world and an end to a cycle of your life. Maybe you felt very victorious. Maybe it hasn't happened for you yet, but if it has, reflect on that here. And you can pause and do that. And this is the completion of the Angel Tarot journey of the Major Arcana. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love to hear your insights and ahas and see what has come of it for you. Big love. Bye-bye.